Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hi, hello, and welcome. I am Yelena, and if you're not new, what's poppity popping? I haven't done that intro in a really long time, so it felt good to say that. Either way, today we have some interesting things to use, interesting things to look fly with, to see if it works, to see my opinion, my reviews. You're gonna get it here live and direct. So I received a package of things from TT Ravishing. Now y'all know that's my girl who I get my lashes from and all that. So she sent me a bunch of stuff to review, to give my opinion on all these different things. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen my unboxing video. I had shown the package in my stories and I asked if y'all wanted me to open it there. And listen to me. The way how I was messaged, like, "Wham girl, yeah, how you waiting? What going on?" So I did it on my stories. So some of the items I'm gonna definitely show here, and I'm gonna do a look with all of it. Like, I asked people what they wanted to see most. A lot of persons wanted to see the palette, but we could do everything. We can do everything. So we're gonna do everything. First up, y'all know I do my brows. So that's what we're gonna do. And I received the brow styling soap. It is so cute. It's very small, as you can see. It fits in the palm of my hand. And for those of you who know how small I am, then you know this is small. So let me open that up. Oops. I got a spoolie with it, and this is the brow styling soap container. You actually slide it to open. Let's get into the instructions. It says here, step 1, spray your spoolie brush with a facial mist or water to dampen the bristles. All right, it wet. Step 2, rub the bristles of your brush against the bar of soap to create the gel-like residue. And then comb the soapy spoolie through the hairs and shape your brows how you want them to set. Now, I would continue following these steps exactly how they say it here, but I have my own method, so I'm definitely gonna merge it with this product. If you would have seen my chocolate brown glitter video, definitely gonna place that here because you need to see it. Y'all would have seen how I do my brows. I'm just gonna fast forward through this part really quickly and we'll go back to real time when I reach up to the brow styling soap. Now we're back and I'm just gonna run it through inside of here like that. Nice. We're gonna give that some time to dry since it's still kind of wet, but it's drying down really quickly. The next thing that I received and I'm gonna show is this watch. Well, it's not really a watch. It's like a makeup watch. So instead of putting products on the back of my hands when I have clients or even myself, I can easily place it on this and I'm sure it's gonna be very easy to clean off. So that is definitely what I'm gonna do today. I'm pulling off the paper. I can also see my reflection in here, you know. Anyways, let's slap it on. Go, go. Ow, I hit that too hard. Go, go, Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Dip into the first shade, which is actually medium bisque, and a little bit of bisque, which is the second shade, the lightest one. And then I'm gonna clean underneath my brows because I want it to look crisp now. Bye. Now my brows are complete. So far it looks really, really good. I believe I can give a rating out of 10 at the end of this video, so you'll definitely want to stay tuned for that. Now my eyes are set. Time for us to move on. Who wants to cut the grass now? Today I'm gonna dip into my Jaclyn Hill palette. Now it's for me to decide which one. I think I'm gonna take this one. and probably mix it with this shade. I have no idea. Let's try it. Because I really don't want it to be too dark. I'm dipping into this shade, more or less, and this one. Because I want it to be a nice, soft, nude tone that kind of complements this whole overall vibe that I have going on right here. I'm gonna go into my contour palette just to set my brow bone. I'm using the same brush, I'm just flipping to the other side of it. And I'm gonna get this really light yellow shade right here to set my brow. And look at that, we already starting to look like people all here. That we talk about. Next on the agenda is the Neon palette. Now this is water activated. I think that is so cool. And I've never used any water activated liners before ever, firstly. And secondly, I've never known anybody locally to have any neon activated water liners. So we're definitely gonna do graphic liners today. We're gonna try to look cute, I don't know, fun, graphic-y, and see if this works. These are the colors. Like, I swear to you, my phone camera was not doing these colors justice. Well, let's see in this. Listen, look at this. Oh my god, I'm so excited already. Y'all, I have water in a cup and I have this really little cover here, so I'm just gonna put some water inside of there. The instructions for this palette says, keep a small cup of water and a towel close by. I have wipes. Dip the brush in the water and gently mix it into the paint pan. More water for opaque, less for translucent. Clean the brush and pat dry on towel. Be creative and have fun. Yeah, I'm here for it. The palette also came with the brush, so you're not to worry about that. Plus, you would not believe I've been saying, you know, I need to get paintbrushes, blah blah blah. Walked in Samaros the other day and bought a pack of paintbrush, and then boom, TT Ravishing came through with this for me. Listen, it had to be good or no? It had to be. I'll also let you know the price of the palette after I'm finished with all of this, if you are interested and all of that. Just make sure, if it is a purchase and it tells you how you stand all it. Alright. Dipping the brush in my water. And then I'm gonna swirl it around. So I wanna get I wanna get this neon green here. First, that looks minty. Although there's this still. Anyways. I wanna try it in the back of my hand first because I'm afraid. So this is how it looks. Alright, is a good thing I tried it on my hand because I don't think I want that shade anymore. I feel like it's too light in my opinion. I wanted neon green and I feel like this green is really light. It looks blue on the camera. And this green looks really dark. So I'm going in with another color. I'm going in with the neon yellow. I'm still dipping in it. I really want to get as much product up as possible. The yellow actually showing up more like neon green than how the neon green was showing up. I'm gonna make it thicker. And we're gonna go in with our next color. The next color I wanna go in with is pink. We'll also see how well these colors merge together. It actually looks good. How do you find it looking so far? Please tell me. I just cleaned it off. Dipping into the water again. The next color I'm going in with is the lilac. That's right here. So this is not going to be like only this. I want to make it like the bubble graphic liner. Time to create some bubbles on this. To do that, I'm already in the lilac shade, so I'm just gonna make circles on them. The line's supposed to be looking a little bumpy now, right? Then we're gonna put some dots on there. My eyes are complete. Time to move on to the face. But can we just take a minute to pause and reflect and truly observe this bonnet that I'm wearing on? It was made by my sister, Belle Muse. She made this satin bonnet. It's reversible and it has this tie. So I guess I can use it on my edges too, you know, or to secure my bonnet even more. And I mean, nobody likes to get up in the middle of the night and have to be looking for the bonnet. So she made them with these ties to properly secure it, or you can probably pull it back and use the tie pad for your edges. Whichever is fine. I'm sure it can work both ways. So if you guys are interested, hit up my sister Belle Muse on Instagram and holler at her. Say, yo sis, Yelena tell me to come by you. You go organize me for my satin tie bonnet. Time for me to apply my foundation, and we're gonna be using the Beauty Sponge by TT Ravishing. Now, to be honest, this is so cute. And listen to me, I love this color. And another thing, look at their logo on the front there. Look at it. I love branding. I love when a product is well branded and it is consistent. Always make sure that it's in your face so that you know who they are and that you remember them. So I really love this detail on the sponge. Time for me to go and get it damp. Listen to me, it feels so soft, dry. Imagine when it's damp. This is a sponge damp. And it's still extremely soft. Let's see how well it blends my foundation. I'm using my Revlon Color Stay. So I'm noticing if it is I press too heavily with the sponge on my face, I'm definitely gonna get indentation. But once I am light in my application and dabbing the foundation on, there isn't any. The sponge also feels, I only just remember that there are two types of AOA sponge. There's a really soft one, and then there's a regular one. This feels nothing like the regular one, but it definitely reminds me of the soft AOA sponge. Since I've put on my foundation, I must say I'm noticing my water activated eyeliners more, because I do not have anything like acne scars distracting y'all from the highlight of this look. Time for me to highlight on contour. I'm gonna take the concealer that's on my, I have no idea what name this is. I need to get it and come back. But so far we're looking good. Wallet tank. I'm going in with the lighter shade now, which is Bisque. I'm also cream contouring because why not? I'm gonna let the brighter concealers get tacky some more. As you can see, this thing is blending out really good. But don't you guys go nowhere, because there's more things from TT Ravishing that I got that I'm yet to try. So the majority of my face is complete. Moving on, the next thing I received from TT Ravishing is their lash glue liners. Now, to be honest, I feel like lash glue liners, I don't know if to say it's somewhat tricky, but usually, let me tell you, it could be a bit of a teeth head. We're gonna try it and see if it works. What I'm gonna do is be extra secure by applying this to my eyes as well as to my lashes. I received 2 lash styles from TT Ravishing as well, and this one is in the style Renee and this one is in the style Avril. So we're gonna open it up. These are the lash styles here. Avril, and this one is Renee. I want Avril. I really like Avril. Something that I learned with these lash glue liners is that you need to be quick. So we need to move with the quickness, the swiftness. Make sure and shake it. Shake your sensor. Shake your sensor. Then we're going to tilt it down. Make sure we're applying it to the correct side. If you're not generous with this, it's not gonna stick, and I ain't going through that today. Now I'm going to add it onto this, especially on the corners. Them thing like to lift up first, that's so annoying. Well, yeah, I feel like I stick this thing on the wrong eye. I took the one from this side, but I feel like the outer corner looks shorter than the inner corner. I really do that, right? In my defense, I took it out like this. So it's gonna automatically be for this eye and vice versa. But I'm seeing here, this one, it's shorter on this side as compared to here. So it would still match this eye, so I still put it on correctly. It's not my fault, I guess it's the manufacturer's fault. I don't think this is any fault of TT Ravishing either. It would be her supplier. Maybe it's just this pair, or maybe I seen it wrong. Something else that I've also noticed is that once you stick on the eyelashes, that's it. You need to stick it properly, or else when you lift it off to reapply it, to fix it or make any corrections or whatever, it's not going to stick anymore. I'm already having that issue. My inner corner is lifted. It's unfortunate for me, but this lash glue liner, it's not really working out that well today. We're going to do this again. How does the lashes look? Really weird right now. I'm not used to this style, but I've always wanted to try it though. So I'm here for it, and I'll see how it looks like when I'm finished with everything. So far, to be honest, I still feel like this is the trickiest thing, the lash glue liner. But what I'm gonna do is do my next lashes, fix my hair, and come back on and do my lips, and give you guys my 1 to 10 rating on each product that I've used. I'm back, guys, and I popped on some earrings as always. My hair is by Confidence by Baby Jam, and so far your girl is looking cute. Now I'm organize my lips. For my lips today, I'm gonna use Boston Bougie, but first I need to sharpen my pencils because they're low. Y'all, I can't remember what shade this is from Boston Bougie. Oh my goodness. Now I'm going to put on another shade from Boston Bougie. This one I know for sure. It's called Spice Rum. That's on the cover. And then I'm going to pop on some lip gloss. What I have here is Soraka by Tobago. I don't feel like I need to put on anything else. I think I'm good with just this. I don't need to put on any concealer to make it brighter. Now we're gonna do the rating of the product. So first up, the brow styling soap. I must say I love how my brows look, and I'm definitely gonna give this like an 8 out of 10. It is actually less messy in comparison to my soap. So because it's already in a jar and everything like that, So I know I don't have any product that is transferring onto my hands, because when I finish using my soap, my hands just feel kind of sticky, kind of way, kind of soapy. The next thing that I used was the Neon Fete Palette. I am obsessed with this. I was not expecting water activated liners to be so rich. Honestly, it is showing up a lot. Y'all seen this? Are we getting bubble vibes from this look? I really hope we are. Whatever it is, I'm just here for it. I absolutely love it. The Fete palette for me gets a 7 out of 10. Reason being is because the brush is so fine. Now I understand the brush is fine for a reason, so that you can get really nice details without it looking too messy. But I have to be going back and forth and consistently building it because you want the product to show, which is understandable. So I'll give this a 7 out of 10. I have to go back and forth in the water, in the paint pan, in the water, in the paint pan, to be able to get it to build up as rich as possible. If you want it to look way more translucent, then you use less paint and more water. But I definitely wanted more paint and less water, so that's why I had to be going back just to make sure it was to the right consistency or the right amount of richness that I desired, right? If it is you want to see more looks from me, comment down below and let me know so that I can organize. Yes. The other thing that I used was the lashes. I've never had this style of lashes before. A lot of persons carry it, but it just so happened TT Ravishing gifted it to me. Thank you so much, girl. I love it. I think these lashes would look good for no makeup or makeup. It depends on how you feel. I think it looks really perfect with this look. Honestly, I must say, I'm the kind of person I would have opted for simpler lashes because I didn't have much going on with the eye. But even though that was not the case, because none of these lashes I got here was simple, it still worked out perfectly and I love it. So I'm gonna give these lashes an 8 out of 10. However, applying these lashes were a bit tricky with the lash glue liner. I don't know what is it with lash glue liners, if it's the formula needs revamping from these manufacturers or what, but I honestly had no issues applying it to this eye. Actually, no, that's not true. I still had to go back and reapply on the inner corners because it was still lifting. And you all saw the issue that I had with this one. The lash glue liner is supposed to make your life way more easier. You don't have to apply eyeliner and then lash glue and then the lashes. You want to be able to do both in half the time. So when it is you have to still reapply and all of that, check to make sure it's reinforced, it's good, it's legit. It kind of makes the what's supposed to be a short time a long time, and no one wants to go through that. So this is like the lowest thing on my list, to be honest. I am gonna give this either 4.5. Yeah, it's gonna get a 4.5 from me. This is gonna get an 8 out of 10 for me too. Like, you just go Power Rangers this thing and boom boom boom, you applying product onto your face or people's faces without dirtying your hands. I am here for it. Any way of getting the job done cleaner, count me in. The proper name for this is a magnetic product band, so that I can apply my product. I can apply concealer, foundation, lipstick, lip gloss, everything. I need to also talk about my beauty sponge. It's applied my makeup perfectly, effortlessly, flawlessly, exactly how I love to see it, and it gets an 8 out of 10 for me. Last but certainly not the least, the Neon palette costs only $165, and we're never against not investing in our local brands, okay? In our local businesses, people. We are here for local businesses and local brands flourishing and blooming in this here 2021 and beyond. All right, Boston Bougie is also local. invest in them. I'm gonna link them in my description, along with TT Ravishing, along with Confidence by Baby Jam, along with Tobaglo, as well as my discount code for Tobaglo, which is YourGlow5 for money off. What I think would be a really nice advice is I would have expected more color coordination with her business colors. I know when I look on her page, I see rose gold. I see like a blush type of pink even in her branding. What is on the lashes here is TT Ravishing in pink. It's also, and that is just about it. But usually I know her branding colors. So I would have liked for her to center the color schemes of the products that she's launching, that is hers, to be sort of centered around her business colors or her branding colors, to just help people to identify her and her products when they see it. Not just the name and the logo, but also the color scheme. It should be that if it is another business were to launch using them same colors, the first thing that is going to come to an individual's head is, that's TT Ravishing colors. You know, immediately when you see green and yellow, you think BP. You all may know what colors you all would see and immediately be able to identify it to a business. So that is something that I think is helpful for her. I mean, I too have to make sure and practice that when it comes to my business. So that is just my 2 cents of advice to her. But so far, you are doing a really amazing job, girl, and I am here for it. Thank you so much for gifting me these products. I absolutely love them, and I know that they're going to be of so much use. I even got an apron from her, you guys. An apron. I can't wait to put it on when I have clients. Imagine, I'm excited to put on an apron to do people's makeup. Thanks so much, girl. And I'm going to place another video right here on the screen for you guys to click and enjoy. Thank you so much and happy independence. Bye.